Hey everyone, it's Mark, Jason, standing in front of me here at Octagon Hall. We have already had some interesting things happen. One of the interesting things that happened that I'll tell you about, and just to answer the questions that I always ask, where are we? We're at Octagon Hall in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Franklin, Kentucky. I'm sorry, we go through Bowling Green to get here. Earlier today, Jason, Marty, AJ, and myself were sitting in the table at the parlor with Bear, who's the curator here, and the whole house shook. There was a loud boom. The windows shook. His eyes got really big, and we had no idea what it was. He said he'd never experienced that before. It is a little bit nippy tonight, so we've got the sweatshirts and toboggans. Again, I want to make sure that you understand, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we normally only show ourselves at the beginning and the end. We want you to have a bird's eye view of everything that we see. If you have a comment, a question that you would like for us to ask, please let us know. Some of the history about Octagon Hall, if this is your first time joining us, it's built in the shape of an octagon by Andrew Jackson Caldwell, who was a Mason, and it was built what was the date?
I want to say it was around 1850 something.
1850 something.
And it took about 10 years.
And it was used as a medical area for both Confederate and Union soldiers. Lot of history here. Even some of the history that's not well advertised is there have been cryptid sightings in this area. It says slow connection. There have been cryptid sightings in this area. So when we go out to the slave graveyard here in just a little bit, we're going to do some wood knocks. See what happens. See if we get any responses back. So with that being said, Jason and I are going to take you inside. I'm going to turn the view around here. If you have a question you'd like for us to ask, please just let us know in the comments. All right, so let's get going, guys. Go ahead, Jason. I'll follow you.
I'll get the door. You go ahead.
Okay. Jason's got the IR cam going. We'll be taking the SLS outside with us. So we're going to head here into the parlor area first. Beth, we hope you feel better. For sure. Sorry you couldn't be here as well. So earlier we were having flashlight activity and temperature rise and fall. We heard some footsteps upstairs. Noises. Hey, Rebecca. Glad to have you with us as always, our friend. So again, we're at Octagon Hall, Franklin, Kentucky. And we're going to see if we can't get some activity, and see if we can't let you experience what we experience. All right, just to give you a little tour. Now, service is spotty here, so if we lose you, just hang tight, and we will we'll get reconnected once we change connections. Do what?
Should be on the Wi-Fi.
So we're checking the connection now. Hopefully we won't, okay. Hopefully we won't have anything. But let's test it out first. Jason, let's head upstairs.
All right, that's it.
We're going to go up to Mary Elizabeth's room. And the word is that Mary Elizabeth, young girl under the age of 10, fell in the fire, burned, and died a few days later of complications. So we're headed upstairs now. This here is Mary Elizabeth's room. Beautiful young lady. And here's an actual picture of young Mary. Mary Elizabeth, if you're in here with us, Can you let us know?
We have EMF is going off on that.
EMF registering. Turn this off very quickly so you can see.
That is Marty playing a new device he got. It's like playing a MIDI file, Amazing Grace.
Oh, Rebecca, please stop by. We should be here at the hall, I'd say around 1 o'clock.
Yeah, when they get back from lunch, we should be here.
Yeah, when they get back from lunch, we'll be here. Anyone who's in the area or traveling through, please stop by. Say hello. So let's see if we can get her to play with us. Let me turn this light back on. Did you hear that?
Yeah, was that? Let me see. Hey, did any of y'all just make a sound almost like a giggle or something?
Nope, sure didn't.
You heard that?
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, well, I heard it.
Okay.
It sounded just like a giggle.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard that, but we just heard what sounded like a giggle. Sounded like it came from in
Is
here.
anyone upstairs?
Mark and I are.
Did you make a big sound?
Yeah, Mark went down to one knee.
Yeah, Kim, anyone can come by.
That's not me.
That's not me.
Who pressed the call button?
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, Kim, anybody can come by. Please stop by and say hello. Hang out with us for a little bit. And take a tour of Octagon Hall. Learn about the history, not just the paranormal
The
history.
millimeter went all the way up to 4.5. And that's 3.9, 4.0, 0.6, 6.2,
Wow.
1.4, 5.2. So I thought it was the phone.
No,
If
I
you
was.
were far enough away from it, it shouldn't
Yeah.
register.
So now you can see the millimeter go. Oh, 3.8.
So something's definitely in here.
Yes, ma'am, Kim. We look forward to meeting you. Rebecca, we will definitely see if we can't get Jason to dance again
Oh,
tonight.
good grief. The Civil War era people here do not want to see me.
I
had
think
to dance to like Mary Had a Little Lamb or something.
I think the Civil War era people would love to see Jason dance. That's a great idea.
Boo.
So let's just have a seat and let's see what happens. Do what?
You want to say here?
No, I see good.
4.5. It goes higher as you move away. 3.6.
And it actually should get higher if I was getting closer.
Yeah.
If there was any interference.
2.0.
So we have the millimeter
3.3.
hitting different.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's still up in the high threes.
Mary Elizabeth, we have a lot of friends who are watching and listening right now. Can you say hello? That was Jason activating the cat toy.
Maybe you can see that better now. Mary Elizabeth, if you're in here, could you get that pink and black ball? I want to play some ball with you. Can you throw it to me, please?
Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll stay up here. So Jason's headed downstairs.
Is it going off? Should be red.
So it sounds like a REM pod's going off.
So red is the mainstay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see. Touch it.
Let's go ahead and see what we got going on.
There we go.
Okay, it's on red.
Baseline is red.
Can you touch that again?
Kristen, what's happening?
Here, I'll get away from it. If you'll touch it. Change colors.
Let's look in here, Mr. and Miss Caldwell's bedroom. This would be the master bedroom in here. We have a REM pod sitting on the bed, along with a cat toy. You can see the REM pod will react. So let's move it here to the top of this chest. Miss Caldwell, this is Mark. We've been here before and you've talked to us before. Can you let us know you're here? Hello, Sam. Thank you for joining us. Miss Caldwell, I've brought my friends back. You got such a beautiful home, we just can't stay away. Thanks, Chrissy. Hey, Keith. You know, we've heard the sound of this sewing machine before. Could you make that sound again, please? Or just let us know you're here. In any way that you want. Let's see if we can't do this. Can you knock back, please? Miss Caldwell, do we have your permission to talk to your children? Fanny Caldwell, are you here with us?
That sounded like it was up here a click.
It did. Don't know if you guys heard it, but it was a weird clicking noise. Can you move that mannequin? Would be really neat if you could have this mannequin turn and look at us. thought I heard something a second ago. Again, we've got equipment spread out all over the hall. So if anything does happen, we will capture it.
That was somebody downstairs.
Okay. I want to take you and show you the hospital room. This here, as you can see, is Elizabeth Jennings Gaither. These old pictures, I just love them. So the hospital room is where they did most of the medical care for the soldiers who were wounded. Jason, now that we're out of Mary Elizabeth's room, the millimeter is reading 0.0. People have asked us, what is that? That's just a plasma ball. Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining us. A plasma ball helps to feed the energies that are here. Earlier, we did have a cat toy go off here. Let's see if we can replicate it for you. So I'm going to pick this up, set it on this wheelchair. This wheelchair has been reported to move. Okay. Okay, that was Jason.
No, it was not me.
That was not you?
That was not me.
You heard
I've
that?
not moved a muscle.
You heard that though, right?
Yep, I did.
Do we have any wounded soldiers here? Zach, are you here? In about 5 minutes, guys, we'll get the SLS camera going. Sam, was a pleasure to meet you. We have several other investigations. We'll be going up north.
Yeah, our next one is in June at
Rugby, Tennessee, a colonial colony there. We'll be headed to, what is that other place called? Randolph,
and on Friday night, and on Saturday night we're going to do Ashmore Estates in Illinois. So we'll hit Indiana and Illinois back-to-back nights. I think it's in August?
Believe so. We'll also be returning to South Pittsburgh Hospital.
November 1st.
We'll be returning to Octagon Hall in October to lead a 2-night novice hunt. Do we have any any wounded soldiers that needs any kind of medical care? $5, Rebecca, just to tour the place.
Really good deal. For as much as you get.
Yeah, for as much as you get, come hang out. We'll let you grab some of our equipment as you're touring the place and walk around. See if you get any kind of responses. Did anyone use this wheelchair who's with us right now? It's crazy. It seems like the hall's going kind of quiet since we started live, didn't it?
Yeah. Dude, right as you said that, I heard 2 knocks
I heard that.
right in here. It was like right behind me.
Hey, Joy. Love you, baby. It's my wife,
Wow.
my kids and grandkids watching live. They've got it projected on the TV. Hello, Caden and Emmett. Love you, Leah, Chase, Savannah.
Also, I found out this week that I am a relative of the Caldwell family on Andrew Jackson's side. I've done some research and found out that we share a grandfather who died in 1492 named Richard White. So he is, Andrew Jackson Caldwell is actually my 11th cousin.
Is there anybody that wants to come say hi to Jason? Any member of the Caldwell family? So we're going to set up the flashlight here. Let's see if we get any responses. I'm going to step away from it. Do we have any wounded soldiers here? If so, can you light that torch over there? Oh, there we go. All right, thank you.
Is it a member of the Caldwell family that's treating you, or is it another fellow soldier that's treating you? If it was a member of the Caldwell family, could you light that torch up again?
There you go. All right,
Appreciate that.
could you turn it back off? Thank you. Hey, Susan. Always good to see you on here, my friend. Yeah, Sam. Oh wow. There has been recently some things that have been more of a physical. Turn it off. Thank you. More of a physical nature recently. No explanation why. Hey, David. Okay, so is it a female member of the Caldwell family who's in here treating the soldiers? If it is, turn that torch on, please. All right, thank you. Could you turn it back off, please?
All right, was it the lady of the house, Mrs. Caldwell, that was treating you? If it was Mrs. Caldwell treating you, can you turn that torch back on? All right.
Wow.
Direct responses, man. Thank you.
Mrs. Caldwell? Or okay, yeah, I said your name. Thank you. Sam, we'd love to see those pictures. Yeah, we've had that happen, Sam, as well.
Okay, well, which Mrs. Caldwell is it? Is it Elizabeth? Okay, turn that back off for me. Let me ask the question first, please.
Jason, just to let you know, David said he's got his dollar bills ready.
Geez.
Everybody's looking forward to the dance.
I can't wait to dance to Mary Had a Little Lamb. That's gonna be fun.
So go ahead with the question
Right.
on which.
Okay, so which Mrs. Caldwell is it? Is it Miss Harriet Caldwell, or is it Miss?
Yep, Miss
Okay.
Harriet.
All right, I'm going to ask something again. Turn it off for me, please. All right.
Awesome. Thank you, Sam.
Was it Elizabeth Caldwell? If it was Elizabeth Caldwell, turn that torch back on. All right, looks like it's Harriet.
So you're telling us that you're Harriet Caldwell?
If you're Harriet Caldwell, turn that torch on, please. All right.
Wow.
Can't get more direct than that.
No. Okay, turn it off,
Nothing
please.
when I asked about Elizabeth.
Nothing at all. You can turn it off, please, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Caldwell. We really appreciate that, and it's a shame what the soldiers done to you, and I think it's horrible that they did that to you.
We're really were you the one who owned the cow that was killed and thrown in the well? If that was you, Harriet, could you please turn that light on?
Wow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mrs. Caldwell.
Okay, could you turn it back off now, please?
It's an honor to get to speak with you.
Thank you, ma'am. Rebecca said it's not an official investigation unless Jason dances.
Oh, man. Like I said, Mary had a little lamb. Maybe twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Even the light came on when we started talking about dancing. Everybody wants to see it, Jason. So, Miss Caldwell, did any of the slaves help you to treat the soldiers? If so, could you turn that torch on, please? Thank you, ma'am. Could you turn it back off now? Thank you. David said in a G-string.
No. Absolutely not. My wife wouldn't even want to see that, believe me.
Well, looks like Harriet wants to see it.
No, it ain't happening.
Okay, could you turn it back off, please? I have another question for you, ma'am. The slave who helped you the most, was his name Benjamin?
Good question.
Was there a Confederate soldier treated here by the name of Zach? Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. You can turn it back off now, please. All the way.
Mrs. Caldwell, is Zach still here? If Zach is still here, can you turn that torch back on? All right.
Wow, that was quick.
Yep.
Thank you, ma'am. You can turn it off.
Mrs. Caldwell, did you make your own cheese here? If you made your own cheese, can you turn that torch on for me? I'm just trying to control question.
Did the slaves make it? There you go.
There we go.
Thank you, ma'am. You can turn it back off now, please. All the way, please. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, wait. There was just a voice behind me. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
I didn't hear it.
Hey, Alicia.
Hey, lights on.
Lights on again?
Yeah.
Okay, could you turn that back off now, please? Thank you. Would you like for us to leave so you can rest? That was quick. Yes, ma'am. We will honor your wishes as the lady of the house. Thank you. You can turn it off. And we will pick up this torch and go somewhere else. Thank you so much.
Honor to talk to you.
Wow, that was pretty spot on.
It was.
You got the cat toy?
Yeah.
All right. So I think what we'll do now is we'll grab the SOS and we'll head to the slave graveyard. It's a little bit cool outside.
Just a little bit.
So that's why we have the toboggans and whatnot. Oh, I do want to show you this other room. This was one of the bedrooms. And I don't know about you guys, but I would really love to see one of these mannequins just move. That would just make my night. So while Jason's downstairs and I'm upstairs alone, I'm just going to sit quietly and pan, and let's see if we hear anything. Yeah, Cat, I'm not sure if I have enough common sense to run. We have the rest of the team downstairs. So we'll see if they want to join us and head to the slave graveyard. We ready, Jason? Mark for team, we are headed to the slave graveyard.
Roger that. We're out at the barn.
Copy that. All right, so we have the SLS, and we're also going to take the FLIR, which detects heat signatures, code spots. So, Jason, I'll follow you.
Hold on, let me get this thing going.
Okay, Jason's getting the SLS started up.
SLS fusion.
Now, I wish we could take you downstairs to the basement.
We can try it when we come back.
Yeah, we'll try it when we come back.
Because we're on Wi-Fi.
Jason's getting the SLS going. Hey, are we the only ones in here right now?
We are.
There was just some movement downstairs.
No, we're it.
I'm not sure if you guys could hear that or not.
No, what may I?
It sounded like something being scooted, maybe. Is there anyone downstairs? Could you make a noise again, please?
Well, don't look like we're going to get any recording, so.
Yeah, we can show it on here.
Oh, here, let me get my.
Okay, I'll leave the door open, Jason. So, again, we like bringing you the action live, unedited. If something happens, great. If nothing happens, that's the way it goes sometimes. So, let me get my bearings on the stairs. So, if you do see the camera just all of a sudden go tumbling, that means I fell. Please feel free to laugh, because I'll be laughing too.
You know, breaking it.
Heather Sanders said, "Hey, Jason."
Hey.
So we are headed towards the slave graveyard. Looks like we may have a team member or two out there.
Shouldn't be anybody out there.
Wait, did you see that light out there?
This right here is my,
No, out there in the field.
right there?
Yeah. Well, there should be no lights right there whatsoever.
No, there should not be any lights.
Let me turn this off just for a second. Maybe you guys can see it better. There is nothing.
No, there should be no lights. That's the railroad track.
Okay, turn it off now.
No, we were out here right before we started the live to turn on my binoculars, and there was no light out there. There should be no light. There is the is below the tree line.
Almost
And,
ground level, looks
yeah,
like.
It is right around where the railroad tracks is.
And that's one of the reports here of strange lights.
Mark, there's another one.
Where?
It's fainter.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's
I
right
see.
there. You see it?
Yep. Okay, go ahead and turn that off. Don't know if you guys can see that one or not.
That's like an orange light.
That light's gone now.
No, it's still there.
Well, I can't see it.
It's still there.
I must be behind the tree. Okay, yeah, there it is. There it is. No, it's definitely not reflectors. There is absolutely no structure in that direction whatsoever.
So it's definitely below the hill. Because when we go up there, we're not going to be able to see it again.
No. I'm not sure if you guys can still see it or not.
But if you look at my light, it's right
Go ahead and do that again, Jess.
there.
Right in between those trees. Okay, turn it off, please. It's still there. Have no idea what that is. It does look like it's moving.
Yeah, it does. It is moving.
That is strange.
Let me go out here to my binoculars.
Yeah, Jason's got some infrared binoculars. Wait, is it? Okay, so the closer I walk to it, we'll probably lose it because it is on the other side of the hill. See if I can. Do what? That's odd. Okay, let me turn this light back on so you guys can see. There we go. Here is the Caldwell family plot.
That is weird.
That is odd. I've never seen a light out there like that, except for when you, Bear, AJ, and I were in the back of the truck, and we had a light that was actually maneuvering through the woods coming towards us.
A red one. We saw it in the sky.
That's one thing mysterious about Octagon Hall, is pretty much it runs the unexplained gambit.
Skinwalker Ranch East, baby.
Jason calls it Skinwalker Ranch East. So we've got nothing on the FLIR so far. We're too low now to catch that light. Maybe it'll move towards us. We'll see. So we're headed now to the slave graveyard. We always like to show them. Many slaves' death was often attributed to voodoo curses placed on the deceased. For example, a surviving infant was passed among the slaves to prevent the mother's spirit from returning and taking her child with her. Interesting. Okay, we're back again, guys. I think we were just, I don't think that was anything paranormal.
No, we went out of range of the Wi-Fi.
Went out of range of the Wi-Fi. So these are the, you can see the SLS, nothing so far. Nothing on the IR. So let's grab a cat toy and set it out here. Something a little bit different. We'll set a couple of them. I'm just going to throw them randomly. If I can find the button here in the dark. We'll set one over here by this one. Now, something I do want to point out is you'll notice the headstones. The headstones are simply rocks. Do we have any slaves that would like to communicate? Could you light up one of those balls, please? Let us know you're here. That light is intriguing.
Yes, it is. I keep looking over that way. It's weird. I've never seen that one before. At all.
For those of you who research the paranormal, there have been several things sighted out here. Everything from a potential Sasquatch. A rake has been reported. And there have actually been reports of panther-like cats.
Coyotes.
Of course, there are coyotes. There is reported portals in this field as well.
There's like a light fog.
I would love to see a rake.
I've seen something here that was odd looking.
So here, let's do this. I'm going to hand Jason the live just for a second. I want to see if I can't find a good stick to do some
Set this
footage.
down. They have added these lights over here, and it kind of blinds you now when you look out into here and stuff. Yeah. Whoops. The thing that I seen, it was I think it was last year, and I was in the dining room and I looked out the window facing the highway, and I seen something. My mind wants to say it looked like it was the size of a small deer, but it had a body of a dog, and the head was really odd looking. It didn't look like a dog or a deer, so I don't know what it was, but it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, and I will never forget that. It was really strange. The background noise is the highway. It is very loud out here. Alright, hey, I just seen a light. It was like a blinking light up into the clouds, and it just done it a couple of times and stopped. But it's right above that light line that you see in the clouds there.
There have been reports of unidentified aerial phenomenon as well by several people here. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to do some tree knocks. I found hopefully a good solid piece of wood. If it breaks, it breaks. But let's do some tree knocks, and I don't want to step on the grave. Let's do some tree knocks and see if we get any responses.
All right, went. any vehicles. Well, we got the dog started up.
Try it one more time.
Yeah, do it one more time. Hold on, there's some cars coming. Wait till they pass.
We did do this about 3 in the morning one time, and we actually did have responses.
I think we'll have to do it again about
Yeah,
right before we leave.
Again later, once some of the traffic dies down. Of course, it is Friday night, so we'll wait till these cars pass, and we'll try it again. Okay, here we go. I think we've got one more car.
Yeah, one more car coming. All right, start it.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
I think it's just too much noise.
Yep, we ain't gonna be able to hear nothing.
We find these cat toys, and we will go join them in the barn. See what they're getting.
Oh, right here.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Turn this off.
Sent the pictures over for you and your team. Love to hear feedback. When this thing is over, we'll take another break and we will definitely look at them. I think I seen the notification come in. Sam, thank you. Rebecca Johnson, everyone is heading north for the eclipse, so probably much more traffic than usual.
Yeah.
Kat Patterson wants to join you on video. I'm sorry, but we don't do that. I'll give this back to you.
Okay.
While I grab all this crap.
Look at the stream. What kind of stuff has been going on? We've had footsteps, knocks inside, voices, flashlight interaction, cat toy interaction. I'll grab the FLIR. We just had a good torch session up in the hospital room. So now we're making our way towards one of the barns. And I can tell you, these barns are extremely active. They have been in the past. So I believe the rest of the team is in the barn. Again, just to show you, out that way, it's hard to see, but out that way is where a skirmish occurred. Those are train tracks about 150 yards to our west, and Confederate soldiers sabotaged the train, the supply train. There were several soldiers killed and wounded, and they were brought here and treated. Also, what happened was the Confederate soldiers who were being treated here, when the Union soldiers came marching up, there were several of them that had to hide inside the hall. You can see the rest of the team up there. It's okay, Shawana. So we'll check in with them, see what happened in the barn. We've heard voices, had something thrown at us in the barns as well. Actually, and it sounds kind of weird, but being in Kentucky, there are actually no horses within several miles of us, and we've heard the sound of sounded like a horse trotting right up to the barn. We ran outside and there was nothing.
Because I was too far down.
Anything in the barn, guys?
I think very light energy. We suspect there's something to do with all the animals being clustered by there. Just
Yes, there's an orange
it seems as though it's lighter. Thinking maybe we might get some action in this barn instead.
Listen, it's never been.
Maybe there's been kind of a transference.
And it's right on the.
See if we can get in it. Yeah, we'll see. Now, we can't go upstairs in this barn, that much I know, but we may be able to get in here. We have had in this particular barn several voices.
The smell of smoke.
Yes.
Smoking.
So this is the part they have locked. We do have permission from Bear to enter the barn. This one they got boarded up. And so, well, we may not be able to get in there. Bear may have to let us in tomorrow. Can we get in here? Here we go, guys.
All right. Did you show the live all the sheep?
Oh, yeah, they have sheep here. Let me see if I can get my flashlight out and show you. Not sure if you can see them or not. I think my flashlight's actually going out. There you go. Yeah, now you can see them.
Look at the one standing like, ha, what?
He's like, get that light off me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to head in here and we'll ask some questions. Watch your step. This is the barn that, quote unquote, no one likes to go into.
Last year, this one felt real heavy. We do kind of a survey and feel what's going on in here right now. There's something.
So, ladies, if you guys will ask the questions, I'll just kind of go silent and video. Let's see if we get a response.
Yes.
We'll set up a cat toy over here.
I'm doing the same.
Oh, good.
So to whomever may be with us tonight in this barn, we would love it if you could let us know that you're with us and acknowledge us. We have 2 different balls that will glow if you touch them. And we also have a flashlight that you can use to communicate with us. Do we have anyone with us tonight that would like to interact?
Well, let us not be rude. We'll introduce ourselves first. I don't know if you remember us from last year. I'm Ashley.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Mark.
We've been so excited to come back and visit you.
And we would love to hear anything you'd like us to hear or help with anything you'd like us to help with. But any interaction or acknowledgement would be much appreciated.
Can you let us know you're here by making a noise? If you want us to leave, could you make a noise? Okay, nothing on the FLIR. This is where things have actually been thrown.
It's a perfect little hole. It's probably on the other side.
Yeah.
We got a lot of SLS action out here last time too.
Is Jason in here?
No. He's outside.
Oh, we're not going upstairs. Jason refuses to come in. Something doesn't
you're
like.
here with us. Could
Something
you
doesn't
maybe
like
knock
Jason.
on some of this wood, like
I think it was one of these holes right here. Those his. We went around that pole right there. I think it was one of these two holes. Found your hole, Jason.
Can you let us know you're here with us? The energy
Make a
is
noise.
definitely
Hey,
heavy.
is this ours or theirs?
Ours.
Huh?
Ours. We just put it down there. Yeah, there's seriously something in this barn that does not like Jason. It might be
You want
the,
to answer some questions?
Right?
do I?
All of us, right?
All of us, yeah, exactly. Could be his dancing. So ask that question again, please, AJ.
What?
Whatever question you just asked, could you ask it again? I was talking.
Hey, you want to talk to us? Remember my friend Jason? He almost fell right through there. His foot went down. Do you remember that?
Is the hole still there in the porch?
I found one of them. Yeah, it could be. There's two of them, but yeah.
AJ, could you AJ, could you ask some questions in Spanish, please? Because this is where a lot of the slaves and the conquistadors would trade, and
Sorry, that was me. Hey, ¿quieren hablar en español? Quiero hablar de los morenos que tenían los negros. Quería saber si aquí es donde dormían o dormían en su propia casa. Si aquí dormían, toca para atrás hoy. Mi amigo Jason casi se caía por este hoyo. ¿Se acuerdan de eso? Si se acuerdan, hagan un ruido arriba, por favor. Les vamos a dar su espacio.
both, Liz. Had a question. Do we need digital recorder to hear the voices, answers at this location, or are they audible without technology? We've experienced it both here. We've actually had some audible voices we heard with our own ears earlier. And then some when we had the earpiece in, listening to the EVP recorder, digital recorder, that were coming through the recorder, so we know they picked them up. We should be able to post those once we analyze. Keep going, AJ.
¿Hay una razón por qué está tan tranquilo? Queremos que se comuniquen con nosotros.
Hey, I swear that light is moving up and down.
That light we saw earlier?
Yep.
Let me get out there for a second, guys. This was a light we saw out in the field. Yeah.
It's moved to the right about 2 or 3 inches as I'm looking at it.
So still there.
Yep, it's still there. It's went down. It's went up a little bit.
Looks like
and
it's
went
closer.
to the right.
Let me turn this light off.
It's definitely moving.
It's closer.
Yeah, it looks like it's going back and forth. Now it's going up again. Do you see it? It's definitely
wow.
moving.
Yeah, it's moving.
And sometimes it gets brighter.
Again, we have ridden
Look,
out
it's
there.
moving again.
Yep. We have ridden out there in a truck with Bear. There is absolutely no structure, no reflective surface at all
Moving again.
in that area.
Now it's going back down. Yeah, it's coughing. It sounds like me. That light is just fascinating me.
Move over here, you can't see it at all. I don't see it at all right here.
No, I don't either.
Here. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all ridden in the back of Bear's truck and drove this perimeter of the field. There are zero structures, zero reflective surfaces in that area.
There was just a blinking light over here.
Red.
Yep.
Again, that happened
Where at?
last year.
We're at.
No, it's right over here.
I'm just saying, I saw it out in the field a couple minutes ago.
Do you have the night goggles? Right here.
AJ, could you hold the FLIR,
Turn those on
please?
and Mark can show.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Show
Yeah, I
those
want to
who
see
have
it
turned.
too.
Here, we're gonna let you look through the night goggles too and show
Awesome.
the viewers.
Don't, we're not supposed to shine them like directly at lights, so like don't point them all the way to the right.
Okay.
Can I do anything to help?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, can you take off my glasses, please?
Sure can.
There's the light.
Yeah.
That is wild.
It just got brighter. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's been moving too.
Yeah.
It'll move to the right, then it'll move back to the left. It always goes back to where it started.
That happened last time.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's like a.
Oh, I see it. Oh.
That's just insane.
You hear the reactions because everyone knows there's nothing over there. There's no structure.
Steph and I have driven that way. There's nothing
We
else.
all
To try to
have.
see what the
It's
source
crazy.
was. Yeah, to try to find out
You
what
remember
the origin
last
was.
year when it was lit up really bright right
Yes,
back there?
Yes, way brighter than
You know,
now.
and there's nothing there.
No, and we drove it just to
Yeah.
verify that. To
It's
see
crazy.
what could have been making the
Byron and Beth told me to get in the car or get in his truck, and they took me back there, and we stopped everywhere
Yeah.
trying to find out where. And he goes, "See, there's nothing here."
Yes, yes, Liz, you're exactly right. We did see light orbs here last time as well.
There was one time we came here, and on the railroad track, there was four, like, it looked like somebody lives in a house with a bunch of windows in it. And I've never seen it again. But he said that it was the ghost train.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is like
It
my
was right
dream
out there,
scenario.
right straight in front of you.
It would be like my birthday and Christmas if that happened. I'm obsessed with trains.
I know the only thing
especially
that's there
residual
is
energy
oh, yeah.
train.
the only thing that goes on that's freight trains.
Yeah.
I tell you what we'll do,
So-
guys, just to let you know, tomorrow when Bear comes, we'll get him.
Moved up
We'll hop in the
again.
back of his truck and we'll drive over there.
Green.
And if we have connection, we'll do a live and show
What
you
would be green?
that there's absolutely nothing over there. If we can't do a live, we'll do at least video and post the video. Just went up.
Sorry.
That is crazy.
Stepped on a log.
I heard the wood cracking.
Yep, wood cracking.
Okay, now if that was behind the trees, wouldn't it, if you moved over any, wouldn't it constantly like blink?
Yeah.
Why ain't it doing that? But now if you get over here just to the right of you, it ain't there. But if it is technically behind the trees, it would like be a blinking sensation when you walked. And it doesn't do that.
That makes zero sense. I mean, not what you said, but the light being there. 0 sense.
I wish these lights over here to the right were not there.
Yeah, if those lights were gone, we could see much better. Are you able to see it up here, AJ? Oh, yeah, you can still see it up here.
Smile. I'm not going to go barn. Alright, I will. Hey, can you do me a favor? Yeah. Can you take this in and just set it down for me? We've had this issues with the power light on top. I'm not going to use it. Thank you.
I can't explain it. AJ, you still got the FLIR?
I don't have the FLIR.
AJ, you still got the FLIR? Yeah. Okay. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I mean, I don't know. So we'll head back in.
We're going to take advantage of the silence in there and do an Estes session.
Well, I'll just go silent video you guys, and we'll let everybody watch.
I love it. Or we could do, yeah, let's do that.
So the ladies are going to go in and do an Estes session. Wonder if it's a residual campfire light or something similar. That's a good thought, Liz.
That is a good thought, actually. Or like an old, like, lantern from somebody.
Yeah.
Like a soldier. What do you think, Mark? Do we want to do the cupola for the Estes? Do we want to do the kitchen?
I'll follow your lead. So Jason is videoing the light. If there's any more movement, then he'll let us know. Right there is the, not sure if you can see it really good, is the summer kitchen that would cook outside because it would be too hot. See by the railroad, maybe. Yeah, definitely, Alicia.
Hi, Zach. Hi, Caldwells.
Thank you, ma'am.
Steph and Ash.
So guys, I'm going to go silent and just let you watch the ladies.
Where do you think? I say cupola or kitchen. Do you have the... I do. Why don't you...
This is where we've set up command.
Figure out where we feel. So... We'd really like to communicate with you, just Steph and I. And I'd like you to tell us where you'd like to talk. So
if you could just make a noise wherever you'd like to talk, whichever room, whichever space, maybe just make a noise like this.
We were getting a lot of activity in the hospital room earlier. Maybe try it there.
Have you been to the?
Cupola?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Let's try it in the hospital, and if it doesn't work, we'll head up.
Head up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good plan.
So we're going to head upstairs. Again, just going to follow the ladies.
You can follow Steph. I gotta take one of my 18 layers off.
Yes, ma'am.
Roll call laws. All of first aid workers. Mary Elizabeth.
I'm going to move the REM pod in here as well while you guys are doing this. Excuse my sniffles. Hey, James. So we'll set the REM pod here.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Anyone here with us? And apparently we do. All right, Mark, I think we found the spot.
Then when I walk up, it stops. Now, and back up.
There we go. A couple of options. We're getting a
Wow.
lot of REM pod activity.
All right.
Thank you.
We were sensing earlier that wasn't you.
Nope.
Cat toy going off. You can see there's space in between both of them and the bed.
I'm gonna sit down. And I'm gonna sit
Still
in front
going
of
off.
this doorway if anyone wants to come and tap me or interact with any of our communication devices. That would
Wow.
be very welcome.
Earlier tonight, we were in here, and I felt like I needed to lay down near this bed. There's somebody around here that wants to tell their story. Yep. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. I heard you earlier. I felt you. So,
Yes, Liz.
Steph and I have a unique way that we can talk to you, where we can hear you very clearly. And really, it'll just be Steph that hears you, and I can ask you some questions and find out how we can help you, or what it is you'd like to tell us. Would you like to do that? I'd really like to hear your story.
We also don't have to jump right into something like that. We're happy to let you answer questions if you'd like to use some of the lights or the flashlight. We can do that too, whatever you prefer.
Where's the flashlight? Right there.
Flashlight, EMF, and there's several cat toys.
Yeah, we're back in the hospital room, Liz. This is where we're getting the activity earlier.
Are you somebody who was brought here to be cared for? All right. Thank you.
It's definitely not the phone setting it off.
Is that your favorite one in the room?
It beat.
Great. Awesome. Were you a soldier in this area? Or maybe one of the Caldwells? Somebody who helped care for others here?
Were you using this space to hide? You don't have to hide anymore.
There was a small response when you asked that question about hiding.
You don't have to be afraid anymore. Would you like to talk with us? Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
I feel like when you were here, you may have been scared or not feeling your best.
Do you feel like a density, like a thickness right now?
Yeah.
Just got a bad taste in my mouth.
Mm.
We're here with you and we are not here to harm you. Please don't be afraid to communicate with us. We'd love to hear your story or anything you'd like to communicate to us.
Were you able to speak when you were here?
What was that?
Mark from Marty. It's probably the walkie.
Yeah, that's the walkie.
Did one of you guys just yell? Copy.
We got one more.
Now, they're outside. Did you hear that?
Yes, I
There
did.
was something back that way.
It was like somebody clearing their throat.
Yes.
Yes, it was like a man.
Yeah.
Very distinctive and very clear.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one in the house right now, right?
No, just us three.
Benjamin, is that you?
Zach? Mr. Caldwell?
There are all sorts of noises coming from back this way.
A lot. They're almost like daily activity, like residual noises.
Yeah.
Have to go back and watch the video, Alicia.
You hear that? Yep. You hear that?
We are hearing noises coming from behind us.
Yeah.
For those of you watching, I'm going to shift a little bit. Oh, you're good right there. Who's up here with us?
Starting to see some flashing lights out here.
Out in the field?
Yep.
Walkie talking.
Copy that. Tell you what, as the ladies are setting up to do the Estes, I'll run out there and see if I can let you guys get a gander at the flashing lights. I'll be right back. So flashing lights out in the field where there should be none.
Right out here where my night vision binoculars are, there was a real bright flash. It's like somebody held up a phone camera and took a picture. But we've been seeing them out there in the field.
Where's I'm gonna turn this light off just in case we do see the flashes. Where's Marty?
I think he went in the house. It's just us. But that light out there has been moving up and down again.
There's flashes in the field.
We've seen
And there's nothing.
several out in the field. One above right where the fence line is, and there was a real bright one over here, right in front of my camera.
Flash where the old barn was, or
Yeah.
is. Just right in front of it.
Yep.
It's too cold for any fireflies, lightning bugs.
Yeah, and they're green. These are bright white.
Okay, I think I just saw one on here,
Yeah, you did.
just to the right, as we're looking at it, of the light that seems to be stationary
Yep.
now.
Of course, that's the one tree out there that's blocking me.
Of course.
But that one that was right over here next to my binoculars was really bright. It's like somebody had a phone camera and took a picture with it.
Shawana, don't be scared.
The cat toy on the stairs.
Hey, Shawana?
About 5 times.
Really?
Just to
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
say hi to Shawana, Marty.
Oh, hi. I can't see anything.
No, you're exactly right, Becca. Wait,
Wow. I'm glad that camera's there to catch it.
yeah, we do have a IR cam pointed out at the field.
It just kept going. That
Crazy,
time.
man. Wow.
And that was after I watched it like twice, and I was like, maybe I should record it.
Well, of course, when I come out here, it stops.
I wish you could have seen those bright ones.
Well, we've got your camera going pointed there, so I'm gonna go back in here and record them doing the Estes. What happened? Okay. Hey Jason, you wanna switch out? You close out the live up there with the ladies after they do the Estes. I like to try to. I'm gonna go turn the other monocular on, guys. I'm gonna turn it over to Jason. He's gonna take you in with the ladies for the Estes, and I'm gonna go turn some more cameras on towards the field, and we'll see what happens.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Well, if I don't trip and fall and kill myself, become a resident. Man, there was a lot of lights blinking out there. It was wild. There was one that was really bright, and I got an IR cam facing that direction, so I know we had to get it. Their messy room. What have y'all had going on?
Can you tell us what kind of sick were you?
It said sick in here.
Really?
Yeah, and that REM pod was gone.
This one?
Yeah. Can you tell me, were you in this bed? I can feel you here. Was something wrong with your stomach? Were you wounded? Yeah. Were you wounded?
Hey, I see my dad on. Hi, Dad.
Soldiers? Can you tell us your name? Did you hear lieutenant? Were you a lieutenant? Do you remember what year it was that you were here?
It almost sounded like it said listen.
Leave? What are we listening for? Could you make a noise for us? What was wrong with your stomach? Were you shot there? You hear that now?
I'm gonna go out here in the hall because I'm losing connection in there. Cat toy.
Were you stabbed? Hurt. Were you hurt from battle? Were you hurt here on the farm? You're a nurse?
I think I heard a giggle or something.
Are you there?
No, it sounded like it was coming from out here in the room to my right, not from the master. I swear I just heard a giggle from in here.
You like standing over there, huh? Are you used to looking over and checking on people? Did you look after people in this room? Do you remember how many people you looked after? We may have missed it before, but we'd love to.
Tell them.
We'd love to be able to call you by your name and address you correctly.
Did you hear Rebecca?
Sounded like it.
Rebecca? I heard Rebecca.
Is that right, Rebecca?
That was just
Are we with Rebecca?
a knock or something out here.
Yes.
I just heard some walking around. Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were in here. No, it's all good.
How many years were you here?
Three?
I thought it said 4.
I thought I heard 4 and then I thought I heard 3.
Are we talking to multiple people?
Hey, Greg. Yeah. I'd love to do that. We'll get in touch with you. It's always fun being on your show, Greg. Thank you.
Connected to this house?
Did I say yes?
Yeah.
No slow connection.
Are you kind of near me right now? Did you just step away when I said that?
On behalf of Mark, Greg, you're welcome. Thank you for asking for us to be back on there.
Is there somewhere else you'd like us to go to communicate with you?
Purpose? This is Jason, Greg.
Do you stay in this
Mark was on here. We run him off. He wanted to stay outside to see if he could see some of those bright blinking lights.
Were you injured here? You hear that?
That was strange sounding.
Are you camera shy?
No problem, Greg. Thank you. So far, it's been great.
Will you talk to us in the cupola?
Is there somebody up there?
I swear I thought I heard a girl's voice or something. It didn't sound like it was on that, though.
Is there anyone in the kitchen? Is there?
Did you just hear something behind you?
No, I didn't hear it. I was making noises with my mouth, though.
No, it sounded like a woman.
I didn't hear it.
A girl like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I did hear a girl.
I just have full body chills right now.
Oh, I'm hot. I need full body chills.
Ooh, me too. Me too. Me too. Me too.
I keep getting a slow connection. I don't know why.
Heavy. I feel like it's not time to leave here yet.
It's
this
not.
room.
But I can't figure out like.
I don't know.
Well, guys, I think it's about time. So let me flip this around. So let me get to where I can be lit up a little bit. There we go. So I think we're going to end it. We've been going about an hour and 40 minutes. So tomorrow night I will try to dance, okay? Didn't get to tonight, but that's all right, Dave. We'll give you something to tune in for tomorrow night. In the NSFW PRGI live show. Yeah, so I'll just have to try to figure out how to dance to Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So, but till tomorrow, like Mark said, we'll try to go. We'll try to do a live when we go out around. I don't know if we'll be able to go through the field or at least behind the railroad tracks on the road. But we'll try to record it if we can't go live and let y'all see that there's nothing there. Yes, and autograph them too, David, when you give them to me. Make them mean more. So, guys, until tomorrow, and we'll keep you posted what stuff we get tonight, and we'll let you know tomorrow when we go live. But guys, thank y'all, and it has been an absolute pleasure as always to be to bring this stuff to you. You're very welcome, Dave. This is something that we love to do. So, guys, we love y'all. Stay safe. As Mark says, be kind. And we shall see you folks tomorrow. Thanks, Rebecca. We plan on having fun. See you tomorrow. Good night, y'all.